First there was the Big Muff. 50 years later JHS made the Big Muff 2 and then Electro Harmonix made their own compact version, which was then followed up with the bass Big Muff 2, but now today we're going one step further. Here's the Electro Harmonix Deluxe Bass Big Muff Pi 2, the most advanced out of the bunch. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and on bass we have my buddy René Flexenhardt today. The first thing you need to know about the Big Muff 2 is that it's a gain monster. If you think a normal Big Muff already has a lot of gain, according to this, no it hasn't. Means the use cases for this pedal are a bit restricted, which is not a bad thing. You just need to know what you're dealing with here. One of those times would be when you're planning to lay down a super fat bass foundation, a ground so solid the rest of the band can stand on it. But the Big Muff 2 isn't necessarily slow, it's amazing for these slow doom kind of sounds, but it's still dynamic enough for faster riffing. But as you can hear, the tone is dense and big. It's almost more like a synth than a typical distorted bass sound. The normal bass Big Muff 2 has controls for sustain, which is your gain, volume, blend, tone and this little bass boost switch. The deluxe version has a whole lot more things. Let's start with the in and outputs. It starts with a regular bass in on the right. Next to it sits already the first output, a parallel direct out, in case you want to send an unbig muffed signal somewhere else. On top we have our 9V in, and on the left 2 more outputs. Your regular full-on big muffed signal and a DI out with the same, but for an XLR cable going to a more final destination. In addition to the 4 controls, the deluxe version also comes with a gate, which is super helpful at these levels of gain, plus this crossover section that has an own foot switch, which means it can function as a second sound. The crossover has a low pass and high pass filter, means you can take away bass and highs from the top down or the bottoms up, I think that's the right expression. This is cool to create a different solo sound or something completely unique, something like this. The normal bass Big Muff 2 can give you most of what the deluxe version has. If you're just after the sound, this will absolutely do. But if you're after a more complex pedal with professional routing and tone shaping options, this is the one for you. And don't forget you have a blend. You can always mix your direct signal back into your sound, which means you can also use the Big Muff 2 as a little side thing. The deluxe bass Big Muff Pi 2 from Electro Harmonix. What a cool pedal. There are a bunch of very unique sounds in here. If you want to explore them yourself, check the links in the video description below. Here's a video with the small bass Big Muff 2, here's a fabulous bass short shop, and here's me saying bye. Bass the World.